12 clubs. Try to get a little wider stance.
Okay. Yeah, that would help me a lot.
If you're hooking a little bit, so you have a wider stance, it'll allow the hopefully hands to slow down a little bit. Better. Better. Ooh, you fell back on that one, but good swing. So you like that last one?
I liked it. I didn't like falling back on it, but I liked the
result.
result. Yeah.
Yeah. Sounded really good. A little shanky.
Yeah. Try a little chippy one here.
That was better. You look a little close to it.
Okay. Yeah, there's.
You feel jammed up.
Yeah. I feel like there's something key I'm missing right now.
How's your takeaway? Feel
Not
jammed?
Let's check this under a microscope here.
Up. Better. Yeah. Yep. Then down. Better. Head behind the ball though. Where's your head going? Right.
Ah.
So right there, everything's drifting in front of it too much. Keep your nose pointing behind the ball.
Okay.
Yep. Better. You're just drifting a little bit.
Drifting forward.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There you go. That was better.
Need to stay still.
Yep. Twist freely as possible, but stay still as possible. Totally fun.
Yeah. It's totally logical how it creates more power.
Right? It's like your spine stays in one spot and you twist everything around it. There you go. Try to see if you can feel that right ankle ball roll down the line more. Yep, let it roll. There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
That's like the last key to your balance right
Okay. It's so hard to think about the ending.
Right.
When you're moving fast and then they have that last.
Yes, 100%.
Much easier to think about the takeaway.
Yes. So once you get to the top, you're like, that's it. Just let the left pocket just open behind you, like someone's grabbing your hip and just going whoop. Yep. But don't let that. So when you do that motion again, but don't let your head go with it. Keep your nose behind the ball. There you go.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't lead it with your eyesight. Lead it with your hips.
Let's do a half swing, I guess.
So no, actually just do go to the impact position again real quick. Yeah, now watch the nose. See how the nose went? Don't let the nose go. Reset. Reset back up. Keep your nose pointing behind the golf ball. You moved your head, right? Try it again. Now it's turn your hips. There you go.
Okay.
Back to setup. Turn the hips. Good. Now, when you do that, push the hands a little bit forward too. See, everything goes forward a little bit. Yep. Now less knee tweaks. So you don't pull your knee out doing it. Good. And just, there you go. And back to setup. Everything kind of goes back. Even the hands go back a little. There you go. There you go. That's all we're doing now.
Okay.
Does that make sense though? Okay. So go ahead and set up now. Yep. All those little cringling crawlies up your spine.
I'm not a young man.
Yeah, neither am I. All right, so smooth the top and pause, and slow down impact and pause. There you go. All right, perfect. Right, look at that, much better.
Okay.
Beautiful swing.
Okay.
There you go. Good. Best swing of the day. I like it. More stuff like that. Better. Such better motion right there. Good swing. All right.
Contact didn't feel very good though.
Back, baby. All right, let's do the 6 now.
6 iron. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so scoop my way a little bit. There you go. Little bigger back foot.
What?
Little wider back foot. Half that. There you go. I don't want you to get too uncomfortable. Good. Almost. Good swing. Better.
Probably over the top.
No. You're not over the top, but you could get in the slot better.
Okay.
Right? Go ahead and set up for me.
Never seen this angle.
Oh yeah, baby. There's always another level with
Okay.
me. Haven't you ever learned?
Oh yeah, I know there's another level, but I've never seen it. Oh yeah, okay. I think I may have seen this.
Yeah.
All right.
There's always another layer to the onion for me.
So hit the stick as hard as you can.
Exactly,
Okay.
always. Go ahead and set up. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I like that better, right? And why I'm doing it is because you won't hit this thing literally. It shouldn't be in your way, especially on the backswing. There's just enough room to get, but if you go outside that line, I just want you to feel like you have to bring it in here more shallow on the downswing.
And I was watching that video. It's basically just that's it.
Yeah, that's it, right? But did you see how I drew that line with that finger?
Yeah.
Like that's the downswing, right? So just like we talked about, go ahead and set up for me. The same thing. Your club head should be right about here on your takeaway, right? About in this direction almost.
Yeah.
And then when you come on the downswing, right, it's coming from this angle more, like that,
Okay.
right? You got that line coming through. Now it's gonna pop through and just whip around.
Okay.
That's why I put that in the way, right?
And
So that's what.
pretty much just pulls that club head. Too.
Yeah, if you support to the top, and once you get to here, you like engage the lower body and disengage your arms, it should just fall right behind you, right? Because there's a weight on the end of that thing. Beautiful swing. Right down the line. Little Bobby. Little pulley. Oh, Bobby. Any fun plans for the weekend or the 4th of July besides golf with your home ski?
Oh man, there's like always. I kind of hate 4th of July. It's like my wife's family reunion.
Was it good? Okay.
Party type of thing. It's in Torrance.
Oh.
And it's like I wouldn't mind so much when I got these 2 little kids and it's just a pain in the ass.
Well, driving to Torrance on the 4th of July is just.
It's just I don't even think it's smart necessarily.
Not all the boozing.
No, but it's kind of early in the day, but I still hate it.
I bet you tell her that too, don't you?
So there we go. But yeah, the rest of the weekend should be fun.
That just means you're a good husband.
Yeah, I accumulated enough points, and then I'm like, okay, time for me to get my way now.
I guess it's a give and take.
Yeah.
Much better. I love that trajectory more.
It's more penetrating.
Yeah, it's boring, right? Not boring, but it's boring like a lathe or something. Some sort of machinery. It bores through the air. Like a plane. I don't know. That's what my thesis in the golf academy. It's a boring trajectory. Right. Exactly. If I learned it somewhere, it must be right. Better try to keep that ball a little closer to the red tree. A little bit closer.
A little bit closer to the red tee.
Yeah, about 3 or 4 inches away from it.
Okay.
You get the closer you bring the ball to yourself, the less all the stuff's there.
It's there. Okay. Yeah.
That's good there. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Swing right, baby. That's a tight one. He did it. Cool. That was his hands. Try it again. Yep. Perfect. Mm-hmm. Better. Much better.
Pretty weak hit there, but went
Yeah,
straight.
not the best hit, but again, we got good.
I'm avoiding the obstacles.
That's all I want you to do right now. There you go. Now you're striping it. Yeah, buddy. Now we're cooking. You couldn't do this a year ago.
No. We do it 1 out of every million tries. I'm like, how did I do that? Can't repeat it. Maybe if I squeeze harder, it'll happen.
Exactly. More arms.
Yeah.
More arms, more fists. That'll make everything better. Isn't it amazing when like you get everything traveling the same path, even when you hit it, how much straighter it is?
Yeah.
I love it. There you go.
Better than that. You feel that smooth.
Oh, there you go. I don't mind it's a little left right now because it's seeing you're starting to swing better, right? See how it used to 6-iron used to be the death of you.
Yeah.
You're starting to hit it solid now.
Oh yeah.
It's not the same as the 8-iron, right? It kind of feels more almost woody, like a wood hybrid type feel.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot shallower than a
lot shallower.
8-iron is.
Grippy there.
Yep. Yeah, buddy. I'm loving it. So much good shit's happening. I have so many students like this year who used to like constantly shoot 100.
Yeah.
Who are constantly shooting 90s and 80s now. It's great. Like
yeah.
Two of them went down 50 strokes. One took like 4 years because he now practices more than ever. One actually did about 2 years, which is
That's amazing.
yeah, from a 133 to an 88.
Yeah.
So it's just fun to watch my students get better as I get worse. I guess
as long as you're better than us.
Well, yeah, that's for the most part. I could have a bad day. Almost. I'm going to take your little protective barrier out. I always tell my students, your goal is to eventually be better than me at some point. If I practice the way you guys practice, I'd be so good. But I don't. I'm like, let's go play golf. Let's go play. I wish we could. On tea time. All right.
Can we do a hybrid?
I was just gonna say that.
Because I find myself needing distance a lot, and
What are you up to? Did you come to collect your $18? You gonna beat me up? I saw the look in your eye from here. It's like that $18. So on this one, instead of getting here, right, feel behind it longer.
Okay.
Probably,
I felt armsy.
yeah. You don't want to swing down on this one. You want to feel like you're
Let's sweep
staying
it.
behind. Yeah, you're really just kind of picking it with a nice little sweep off that mat. Better. Still picked it up a little bit. Drag it back lower.
Okay.
Like this is where it comes into play.
Okay. Shallow,
Like
downswing.
low,
Shallow
right?
downswing.
It's got to be low.
Okay.
Like once the sole gets so fat like that,
Yeah.
once the club gets fat, you cannot get under the ball anymore,
Yeah.
right? So you have to drag it and keep it low through here.
Okay.
Are you playing Friday?
I got to work.
Oh my God, not fishing?
We were pulling on 200 pounds.
How long did that take?
45 minutes, dude. Put the wood fit.
Okay, that's not bad. 45 minutes. I'd be done in like 10, crying.
Tell you all.
There you go.
Bobbing up though. Feel myself.
A little bit.
Around there. Detour.
It's a little detour. Shouldn't be anywhere near really in your way, but we'll just drag it back low. There it is. Just different, right? It's just like you feel it's like lower and longer through that bottom half even more, right? Just super low through
A
there.
longer backswing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. It's a wider swing because it's a longer club, right?
Yeah.
So you can't really rush that because if you do, the club just gets more up and down like a wedge, and
Yep.
then you just chunk it.
I definitely have an issue on hitting longer clubs like a short iron.
Yeah, that's what everyone does.
Yeah.
It's all one swing, but it's
Especially my
not.
driver, just chopping down.
Chop chop. Little picked up at the top, but not a bad miss. Little poppy up position.
Okay. This thing feels so good when I hit it right. And there's been, stretches where I really slam this thing.
Just feel like you're a little longer, smoother backswing and drive the hips through that ball. Better. No, that was close. All right, let's work on your impact position with this guy because now it changes. Once you kind of get away from the irons, the impact position, it changes, but it doesn't change,
Okay.
right? So go to your setup. Now, show me your impact. Right? But you're going to feel even there,
Okay.
right? Not so on top of it like an iron would be, right?
Okay.
So we're more right to here.
Okay, that makes
Okay?
sense. Try to give that a try.
Yeah. Almost.
Man. That was all ours though.
A little bit.
All right. How's that? Further out there.
Yep. So with the hybrid, you don't really hinge it until the top in a sense, right? Meaning, watch. So if you step with those, as the clubs get longer, it goes long and away, and then as you start your downswing, then the hinge starts from here, and that goes into there more.
The hinge starts? What do you mean?
Right. So when you go all the way up here, it doesn't really hinge; it stays there. And as you start down your downswing, watch the lag creates
The
that
lag
hinge.
creates the hinge.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So you don't have to over-exemplify it too much in the backswing. Almost. A little over-swingy at the top. That's going to be a different feel for you, though.
I like it.
Yeah?
I think I can.
Because, so think about it like this, right? So, okay. A wedge. And hybrid's more out here. So my driver and hybrid's more here. Boom. And then you start, like, look at whoever I posted the other day, I think it was whoever it was, I don't care. But his swing's way up here, and the guy's hitting 320 carry because on the downswing he's creating that angle.
Shuffler kind of do that?
Yes, that's who it was. Shuffler. I wanted to say soul. I don't know why I wanted to say that. Good swing, a little shot, but I love the trajectory on that thing.
Okay, I like that feel that you just showed me.
This is the 405 of driving ranges, bro. Ooh, you almost died. I saw the look in your eyes, the fear. Sometimes when kids walk by, I just push them into it and see what happens. Oh, bro. Oh, dude. Oh, all the time. You gotta be careful of that. So I literally put things in the way. Like, this is here for a guard, and people still walk in between. I'm like, you're... And I think just want to kind of push them into the swing a little bit. Like ropes, like it's at the movie theater.
Yeah.
Caution tape, first scene. Feeling better?
See that last one?
The last one
I
did not.
murdered it.
Sorry.
Missed it.
I did.
I did exact. Oh,
You did exactly. The thing is, you saw it.
yeah, I saw it.
Put it in
No,
your.
no.
You got to put it in
what
your
you
space.
said
Fake.
really
Let it kind of sit at
resonated
the top
with
more. Good.
me. Hinge on the way down.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you're starting to turn it through. But you see how it's starting out like this now? Like you kind of see the beginning shot has more of that
Yeah.
to it. That means you're starting to really get into out better. And that's
The only way to make it hinge down really is with the legs. So on
yes.
the way down.
Yes, I love everything you just said. You're so close.
I know. It's got to relax here.
Just find a 1/1000, 2/1000. Good for you. There you go, better. You're definitely starting to get to another level now. And when you figure out how that all ties in, that's when you're gonna start picking up more carry, right?
Yeah.
Because once you understand how to hinge it from there, then we kind of focus more on the follow through once you get there to the arm extension and side bend. Good swing. That was amazing. Wow.
That was kind of like the one that you missed. So
You're impressing yourself a little bit, aren't you?
With how much easier it feels.
Yes.
I've hit this thing that far a million times. I'm not that impressed with that, but
With
how
not that
easy I'm
much.
doing it.
Yes. Now it's like once you learn how to make this kind of like your go-to, then you learn how to get more carry out of it as the time goes. That's so much different than what you were doing a year ago. Even on a miss hit. Very close.
Smooth.
Henry, how are you? Good. Smooth swing stick.
Just gotta trust it more and stop trying to guide it to the ball.
Right.
Just let the legs just whip it.
Yep. Let the legs drag everything home. That's it. That's the feel. More things like that. That was what we want to see.
That was nicely drawn.
Yeah. That was great. That was the best one.
Bad, right?
Not bad.
A little miss-hitty, but
Again, it's so much better than a slice.
right. And on with these, they're basically a wood replacement for me. I know I can hit them with
Yeah.
more accuracy. So really just trying to get distance. And
So distance is, once you kind of start making this more consistently, the next step's going to be working on the follow through for more
3-wood,
distance. Well, the distance comes from this from what you're doing, but then into a side bend arm extension position. Don't worry about that. That's down the road, though. I'm not going to do that to you today.
starting to like this hybrid club again.
Look at that's good.
Yeah.
I do like the hybrid. It's a good club to have.
See that thing?
Where'd it go?
It was just like a perfect. I figured this thing out now.
Good.
Okay. Check.
Next on the
I'm
first
missing my
tee
best
is-
swing.
I know. Every time I look away from, I watch every other series.
Third up is
I'm
Pascal.
furious with you. I can watch 20 in a row. I turn my head for 1 second. You stripe it. Yes. Starting to swing that thing, man. Starting to sound like a golf swing. Right?
Clack.
Right? That sound you hear on TV. Whoosh.
Because I'm not hinging the wrist in the takeaway. I'm just hinging on the downswing. That's the key.
That's more of something you do with like irons, lower irons even more too. Rope that one. Now I saw that one. That thing was smammered.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. You put so much less energy into that swing though now.
So much less.
Right?
It's almost too easy. It's
Well, and that's the point. We got to get to that point, and then we kind of, once we consistently can hit, 60% where we want to go, then we put a little more mustard on it and figure out how to create more distance. But right now, this is amazing. I'm all about it. There you go.
start teeing off with this 4 hybrid. Somebody's parking here.
It's mine now. I'm gonna start keeping these things. I lose too many golf balls in my life to start giving these back.
Just try a little, do you have any time left?
We got time. We got about 15
Just try a little
minutes.
3-wood.
You don't want a driver or 3-wood?
Oh, driver.
I know you want to do it.
I want to try that Hinge on the way down like Scotty Scheffler.
Yep. There's more than one
It's
wood.
kind of like channeling what I think he looks. I know I don't look nothing like him, and never will. But in my mind, I was like at the top of his swing when you said that. So kind of.
You see how it's kind of like there's not a lot
Yeah.
of lag, but then as he starts down, he just gets into that position.
Yeah, I never understand when I watch the pros like how a lot of their swings like work. I don't
Right.
even try to.
I mean, but that's you find a swing you like. I mean, and I'd say
What really
and
baffles me is their motion when they're chipping. Just does like it looks so.
the arms and hands do nothing, huh?
It's,
Or when they
I
flip
can't
it.
even tell what they're doing that makes it so perfect. It just looks so unreal.
The best thing is to find a player that you like. Now, I would also premise it with a make sure the player has the same body style as you do, roughly.
I think they pretty much all do.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, look, if you went to go try to get, if you wanted a Jason Duffner swing,
Yeah.
you're not exactly, he's like, is a block,
Okay.
you know? So it's like, when you look at players you're trying to emulate,
twice
try to
as
make
big
sure
as a
you're,
Brian Harman.
exactly, I mean, you're probably more along kind of a Scheffler type of body style,
Probably,
right?
I mean,
So
he's
then
taller
you,
than you.
it's not that you can't find those positions,
Yeah.
right? But if you said, I want to swing like, okay, John Daly, well, I don't think you have his body type,
No.
right? So is it going to work that way?
Thankfully.
The America's athlete right
Yeah.
there.
All right, hinge on the way down, buddy.
Hinge on the way down.
Am I not centered enough?
Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
Don't overthink it. Better. A little picked up on the backswing.
Okay.
Drag that club back on your takeaway. There you go.
That's gonna play next Thursday. Smooth it out a little more here.
Drag it back. Relax the arms. Let it drag. Flip the hips and lead the arms now. Ooh. Things are looking frosty.
What's your recommendation?
Keep doing that.
Keep doing it.
Yeah, just keep working on that feel. I'm just gonna kind of tighten it up a little bit. All right. Come here. Better. Just pulling a little bit.
Pulling a little bit.
Yep.
I'm pulling with my arms too much.
Yep.
Okay.
Point your hips more to the right. Oh, that's left.
Close.
Yep. Now, don't move your feet, but twist your hips right a little bit. Like this. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that was close. See, I was fighting to come back.
Yeah. Who wants to draw?
It's trying. She's trying to get in there.
Still, that'll probably still find the fairway.
Oh, it will.
Edge of the right side.
Right. So I want, because right now you tend to sit a little square.
Yeah.
So we kind of went here, and then I want you to get the hips shut a little bit too, and that's going to allow you to get it starting off more that way, and tends to also create a little more club head speed. There you go. Good. Almost popped out of it,
Okay.
but he's piecing it.
Smooth.
Oh.
Turn that hideous ring off. All right.
Tightening up a little bit with the arms.
I can feel that.
Right.
I'm trying to
Trying to
I'm
crush
trying
it.
to crush it too much.
Yep.
I just need a.
Do less
a
arms.
little
More
less, yeah.
more legs in the downswing, less arms in the downswing.
That makes sense to me.
Better. Closer. Definitely an improvement for your long game today.
Yeah.
Oh, almost.
Man, that just too fast, huh?
A little bit. Just hitting a little open heely right now.
Okay, so take it back more closed. More
Yeah,
shut,
just
like-
just let it. That's yeah. Then from there, let it release. Right there you go, and just really whip those hips open. Right.
Okay.
You popped up, but you picked that one up.
I picked up the
Backswing.
backswing.
Yeah.
All right.
You're all excited.
Oh, I'm so excited the hip is good, and then I don't.
Just kind of feel more on the backswing. Here, relax your arms already too tight. There you go. Now start your downswing.
Okay.
Okay.
That. Yeah.
And right now you're squeezing too tight. Like that club, you have to. That looks good there. You just have to squeeze. No, so on this position, you should be on your. So go back to the top position. One more time. Yep. Load that right side.
Okay.
All right. You're trying to load. You're starting out 55, loading to 80, and then firing. That was different. Try practicing just like that again. Okay. Same thing. Big load the backside. Good, good, good. Now fire it. There you go.
Oh, okay. Keep the head back.
Yep. The spine back, right? Almost.
I'm just. How am I leaving this club face so open?
Just think left. Hook it
Okay.
left. Like literally try to hit that 150 pole on the left side. Aim straight. Just swing to the left. Right. Let it shut. Flip it shut. Better.
Kind of started.
That's it. Just keep doing it. Right. Keep your head behind the tee. Right.
Fling it.
Yep. And kind of feel like you're pointing your body a little more right. Right. And just fling it left. Right. Swing right and fling it left. Close. Close.
Getting worse. One last one, and then